Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about the Cowboys schedule. Got released about a week ago. Today I just kind of really sat down and thought about it. They're gonna do my predictions. All right, well let's kick it off. Week one, play the Los Angeles Rams in their shiny new stadium, the SoFi or Sci-Fi or Sophie, whatever stadium. The new one looks like a teardrop, where it's supposed to look like their logo, but it looks like a teardrop. Um, I give us a W on that one just because no Todd Gurley. The defense is kind of shaky. Their best player is Aaron Donald, of course, but the best player is Aaron Donald on both sides. I mean, Jared Goff, he's good, but I feel like he's going to be that 1 year wonder. I think that whole team is going to be a 1 year wonder. Jalen Ramsey on the defense. I don't know. I think he's kind of turned into Josh Norman. He was good for that one season, and then he got a contract, and now he ain't doing nothing. I mean, to me, I mean, again, I don't know. This is just my guess. I mean, I love football. I love my boys, but I mean, hey, if you want to argue with me, argue with me. I believe me, I welcome it. Pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot. Um, Week two, Falcons. I'm gonna give us a dub on that one as well. I'm gonna give us a second win in a row for us. I think it's really gonna be a hard fought game for both sides because the offenses are really, really evenly matched now. Finally, Julio Jones versus Amari Cooper versus Matt Ryan versus Dak Prescott. If he signs a freaking contract, hopefully he does. All this is if everything goes well. Let me say that everything goes well. Everything swings in our favor, which it can't every time. But that's just my predictions for this. I just think their defense is a little lacking sometimes, like their safeties and their corners. They have Marcus Trufant, of course, but I mean, I just see, we have a very good wide receiving core, better than the last time we played them, which they demolished us. And yeah, I'll say it honestly, they demolished us. It was it was hard to watch. I think I turned it off after a couple of quarters. I was like, I can't watch this abuse. But that's what I think. I think hopefully we'll get that W. But we'll see. We'll see. Seahawks. It's gonna be a hard fought game, but ultimately I think we can pull that one off. But or actually no, I actually put we lose. I put we lost. We lose to them because we haven't beat them in a long time. I mean, I don't know why. Something about Seattle, we have not been able to beat them. But maybe, maybe. But I'm gonna give us the L on that one. So right now we're 3-1. Again, here's hoping. Browns. Do I have to say? I mean, come on, it's the Brown guys. Come with some slack here. And yes, you can say I'm playing favoritism because they're my boys, but it's the Browns. You can't stack up our offense and defense versus the Browns' offensive defense. No, that's not. I mean, that's all I have to say about that. Giants, I'm going to give us another W because I don't think Daniel Jones is really going to be up to the task this early in his career. But it will be a hard fought game. I will give him that. It will definitely be a hard fought game. I think we'll probably only win by a couple of points, if not just one touchdown. I mean, it's always going to be a hard fought game against the Giants, no matter who's starting at quarterback. But I mean, their best player is Saquon Barkley, and if we could shut one down, Daniel Jones gonna have to throw, bring pressure. I mean, he'll crumble. But again, we shall see. We'll see. Cardinals, I'll give us a W for that one. For the coaching, mostly, because I believe in Mike McCarthy over Cliff Kingsbury. Which is hard to say, because, hey, look at this. Texas Tech, and I love Cliff Kingsbury when he was here, when he was Texas Tech coach. But I just don't think he'll have his team ready. Kyler Murray will be there, but I don't know. I don't see Kyler Murray being the next Russell Wilson, the next undersized quarterback that's actually really good. But I don't know. I will give us a W, though. I think it's a definite W for sure. That's my only one I'm really going to be certain on. The next week after that, we got the Redskins, week 7. I'm gonna give us the win on that one as well, just because Dwayne Haskins, sophomore slump happens. We got a pretty easy schedule this season. I do have to say it's a pretty decently easy schedule. Like I think I predicted us on this. A worst case scenario is 11-5. And that's worst case scenario. Hopefully at least 9-10 wins. We're not gonna go 8-8. It's not gonna happen. I'm predicting that. That's my definite guess. We're not doing 8-8. We're doing better than 8-8. But yeah, I'll give us a W against the Redskins just because the defenses are going to be the mainstay. Offenses are probably going to be pretty evenly matched. It's just who's gonna win the defensive battle, who's gonna get the interceptions, who's gonna get the fumbles, who's gonna cause the sacks. That's what I think. Next week after that is the Eagles. I'm going to say we're going to win that game. We haven't lost that many games to the Eagles in the past couple of years, and I don't see us starting this year. Carson Wentz, I hate to say it, I think he's going to be injured by then. And Jalen Hurts is going to have to take the reins, and he's going to, be rocky coming in. Rookies are always rocky when they come in. But it will be a hard-fought game. I will give them that. It'll be a hard-fought game because they know us just like we know them. The next up is the Steelers. Ooh, man. 4 years in the making since 2016. These two teams right here. If I'm not watching this team, I'm watching this team. I mean, that's just how it goes. I got to watch football. But I will give us the W for that one. Because, there's no killer bees on it no more. Antonio Brown's gone. Le'Veon Bell's gone. Ben Roethlisberger, he is on the decline. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, Steelers fans. Like I said, I'm a fan too. See, look right here. I'm not as big as a Cowboy fan as you can tell. But hey, I just don't see it happening. Juju Smith-Schuster is the best player on their offense right now. And I love Juju Smith-Schuster. If I could, I would buy a Juju Smith-Schuster jersey, just because I love that name. It's just a great name. But I don't see it. I mean, if we did beat them 4 years ago when they did have all of them, I really believe in us this coming season. Next week after that, week 10, Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings. I didn't put a definite win or loss on this one. I'm not going to be too sure about it. I just know it's going to be a close game. Possible win, possible loss. I'm not too sure. This is why I did the two predictions: 13-3 versus 11-5. This is one of those games that could swing either way. Who's going to have the bigger plays? Who's going to make the mistakes? That's what it's going to come down to. Next week after that, a big game, week 11, the Baltimore Ravens. Another possible win-loss situation. It all depends on what happens with Lamar Jackson. Is Lamar Jackson playing on top of his game? Or are we going to get the Lamar Jackson that showed up in the AFC Championship game last year? Or are the Cowboys going to be able to contain him? Like what happened in the championship game? Or are we just going to let him run all over us? Either way could happen. I'm not too sure just because, Mike McCarthy's first year coaching us. We'll see what happens. But I don't know what could happen. Anything could happen. Anything's possible. That's why it's a win or loss. It could be a win. If we contain Lamar Jackson and we keep him inside and make him throw more. And it could be a loss because if Lamar Jackson gets loose, it's over. It's game over. Simple as that. Next week is the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, they got Joe Burrow in the draft, but one person is not going to change the whole team. I mean, it's just not possible. And it'll be I'll give the Bengals maybe 6-10, 7-9, best case scenario. It's just gonna be his first season. You got to give him some time to adjust. I just don't think he's gonna do much. I mean, the Bengals haven't done anything to build around him really. They don't have an offensive line. I don't know who their running back is. But again, I could just be being biased. I'm not too sure. I don't know anything about the Bengals other than they got Joe Burrow. Everyone knew that when he won the Stanley Championship. But I'm not too sure. Next week after that, the San Francisco 49ers. Yep. Let's talk about that game. This is going to be controversial. I'm going to give us the W for this one. Just because I think the magic that is Jimmy G, the Jimmy G magic, I think it's over. I think it's just gone now. He's been doing this for 2 years, and they've got close. I will give him that, but I just don't. I don't see him. I don't. Who knows? This is week 13. They could already punch their ticket to the playoffs. They could just not care. But I give us a hard fought win on this one. They've got some heavy hitters on offense. Debo Samuel, man, who was Cowboy, that'd be great. But I just don't know any other playmakers. Richard Sherman, maybe. Right? He's over there. Yeah, maybe. I'm not too sure. Again, this is best case, worst case scenario. Eagles again, because you gotta play the Eagles twice. I'm gonna give us another W, just because I feel like we can clean that. We can sweep them, just like we've been doing. And of course, as everyone knows, the Cowboys play all the bird teams. No one's ever beat all the bird teams. I'm gonna predict that we can, at least once. And I'm saying only at least once because we play the Eagles twice. So we'll see about that. Then the last game of the year will be the Giants. It's our last game of the season. Again, I don't see much care in anything at that point. You've either already put your tickets in the playoffs or you haven't. We could lose and not really care. We could win. Still, I'd care. We know the win. But that's my prediction, guys. I believe we're gonna go 13-3 if everything goes well. All the bounces go our way. We got the good karma on our way. But on the worst case, 10-6, 11-5. Worst case scenario. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're gonna do better? Do you think we're gonna do worse? Do you hate the Cowboys? Do you love them? Talk to me, guys. I want to have some arguments with y'all. Especially about these boys. That's one thing I'm passionate about. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Maybe you see me somewhere, I don't know. But, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys later.